Hello, everyone. This is Ty Slatter, and welcome back to another NBA playoff edition of GTA's ISO. If you haven't already, make sure you follow GTA Sports Network on all social media platforms. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to GTA Sports on YouTube. You can follow me everywhere at Ty Slatter. And check out TySlatter.com for all things in world of sports. Ladies and gentlemen, the Indiana Pacers steal Game 1 in Cleveland by a decisive margin. All right? 121-112. And the highlight, Tyrese Haliburton, Andrew Nembhard. It doesn't get much better than that. 22 points, 23 points, 13 assists from Tyrese, 6 assists from Andrew, and 3 rebounds from your point guard. With Myles Turner giving you a double-double, 13 and 11. Of course, we want more, but it was serviceable. My initial thoughts, damn. Now, granted, I don't think Darius Garland played that game. That does matter. No Darius Garland definitely is going to impact the Cleveland Cavaliers moving forward. They need all their pieces, including Defensive Player of the Year Evan Mobley and their prime high-paying guard and Jared Allen. You're going to need both of your Twin Towers in full effect in order to have success. From the looks of it, Jared Allen had a mid-game, 12 and 5. Evan Mobley with a 20 and 10 too, which is good for Evan Mobley, but he needs Jared Allen. And that's not taking nothing away from being the 2024-25 Defensive Player of the Year. But when it comes to Cleveland's success this season, it requires every person, all hands on deck, next player up. Everybody has to show up. Max Strus had a terrible game. Sam Merrill, the starting point guard that came in for Darius Garland, was essentially ineffective. Donovan had a Donovan game, 33, 5 and 4. He did the best he could. Ty Jerome on the bench, 21 points, 3 rebounds, 8 assists from your guard. I mean, he's one of the smaller players on the team, so, 3 rebounds from him is impressive. But overall, Darius Garland is the reason why he lost this game. His presence was definitely felt by him not playing. I think that would have been a completely different game if everybody showed up. And I'm happy the Pacers won. Don't get it twisted. I don't want you thinking I want Cleveland to win. I want the Pacers to win this series. I'm just letting you guys know that if you wanted Cleveland and Boston in the Eastern Conference Finals as predicted prior to the offseason, you're going to need everybody. Everybody has to show up, and everybody that steps up has to play and perform a damn near perfect game if they want to make it past the Boston Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals. Because most likely, as we all know, and this is not a shot towards my Knicks fans, I would love to see the Knicks and Pacers go at it again in the Eastern Conference Finals this year. That would be great. If the Knicks could upset the Celtics, and I actually believed it was possible, I would love to see that. It'd be a great 90s rivalry reborn between the New York Knicks and the Indiana Pacers going to the conference finals. But I live in reality. As optimistic as I may be as a person, I live in reality. And the reality of it is we're most likely going to see Boston. And this series right here, as much as people don't want to talk about it and they downplay it like it's really not that series, this series can go 7 games. Shout out to Ticket, Paul Pierce over at KG Certified. They hit the head on the nail. I can't say it any better than them. This series is going to be arguably one of the best series we have this playoff season for both conferences, just because the Pacers and Cavaliers are so evenly matched. Like I said in the last video, they can go shot for shot, block for block. You can have a monster game out of Jared Allen. You can have a monster game out of Evan Mobley. You can have a monster game out of Myles Turner, Pascal Siakam, Tyrese Haliburton, and both teams are loaded at full strength. But the Pacers do have the talent to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. And dare I say it, if the Pacers can make it past Cleveland, they may give Boston a punch in the mouth. It might get snuffed. You still won at home in Cleveland from the number 1 seed. It's a confidence boost for one. And for two, it makes Cleveland look vulnerable. It puts them on their heels. They coming in with the confidence of being the number 1 seed, like a lot of teams do. Pacers have had to fight for everything, and they still get disrespected in the media. So the fact that they're even in this position at 1-0 on the road, now Cleveland eventually have to come here. Oh yeah, the Pacers can win this. Don't get it confused. This is not the Pacers of yesteryear. This ain't the Dark Ages. We ain't in Kansas anymore. This is Indiana basketball. And Indiana basketball being played at the highest level on both ends of the court. So, congratulations, Pacers. You just showed the world that it's possible. Finish the job. And this has been my thoughts on the first game of the Pacers versus Cavaliers Eastern Conference Semifinals. Look out for my thoughts on the rest of the Eastern Conference as well as the Western Conference. I'm going to do one on the Warriors and Rockets series ending in 7 games and my thoughts on how well the Rockets played overall and what it means for their future, as well as the opportunity of a lifetime for Jimmy Butler, Steph Curry, to take the Golden State Warriors to the promised land one last time before it's all over and they have to go break it down and rebuild. Follow GTA Sports Network. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to GTA Sports on YouTube. You can follow me at Ty Slater as well, and TySlater.com for all things world of sports. And until next time, take care.